I will be cutting my own hair with the help of YouTube. Welcome back to Msrosie TV. As the title states, I will be cutting my own hair with the help of YouTube. So I'll be watching a YouTube video which is called How I Cut and Style My Hair by Msrosie. I don't know how to pronounce it, Bea or Bay, and I'm gonna follow that and cut my own hair. Fingers crossed. First step is to have a wet hair. She had wet hair, but because I didn't wash my hair that way, I use a mister so I use my plant mister to mist my hair and make it wet. I recommend washing your hair instead of misting because it was a lot of work. Then you move on to brushing your hair and smoothing everything out. You don't want any lumps or frizz in your hair. And then you move on to parting your hair. I feel like that step was really crucial because when you cut your hair, you want both sides to be equal. So parting your hair was really important. And you need to part your hair from the front all the way to the back of your head, like right or at the neck where your hairline stops. After that, you bring all the hair in front of your face. Right under your neck, you tie it with a hair tie. That was like the weirdest part. It looked so weird and funny. There's a moment I kind of started laughing at myself. You make your hair flat and then you start chopping your hair, basically. I'm just using a at-home crafts knife. Scissors. I recommend using a proper scissor that you use to cut hair, like professional scissors. And if you don't have that, just don't use the full part of scissor, but use the tip of the scissor. That tends to cut really well. Then if you have thicker hair, I would just tell you to cut it in sections because my hair was too thick, so I started cutting the length shorter in sections. And that's how I was able to cut all of it with a really bad scissor. So yeah, get a better scissor or just cut your hair in sections. Measure both sides if it adds up or not, and then you start working on your layers. So you tie your hair up. In the video, she does only 2 layers. I opted to do 3 because I like more layers in my hair. So you tie your hair and then work on layer by layer. Measure the length and then you cut a little bit. And then you tie your hair back. And then you work on to the next layer. I'm working on my second layer. I do 3 layers. Brush your hair on one side and then pull it diagonally and then pull it all the way up, and then you cut kind of straight on the little part, so it creates kind of a shorter layer than the original layer of your hair. And then I was working on my final layer. I cut quite a lot actually. So now that I figured out into 20 minutes of cutting my hair, I start using the tip more than the actual scissor, like the full length scissors. So that's like my number 1 tip. Use the tip of your scissor and not the whole thing. My hair was actually coming together at this point and I actually really liked it, but I wanted more layers because my hair is too thick. This is just me freestyling and winging it with my front parts, like the face framing part. She styles her hair and everything, so I feel like it could look quite similar, but I wanted more better layers. This is a lot of hair, you guys. The next day I watched another video which was really popular. It had more than 1 million views. So I started doing that in the bathroom with an actual mirror. At this point of the video, I did the ultimate rookie YouTuber mistake. Because I shoot my videos on my phone, I forgot to keep my phone on Do Not Disturb mode. So I got a phone call, the video stopped shooting, and then I forgot to turn my video back on. That's what happened, and I don't have footage for the second day of my hair cutting. If you want more choppy layer and less layer, then go with Msrosie's video. It's pretty easy to understand. You can definitely cut your own hair. But if you want to keep your length and want more layers, then definitely go for Sheetal's video. This was my first time and it was a big step for me. It was exhilarating and challenging, but I feel like I did a pretty decent job. Like, it did not suck. I mean, it was not disastrous, in simple words. So yeah, you can definitely do it, and I encourage you to cut your own hair and learn something new. Actually, it was really fun. That is it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed watching it. I upload every week on Wednesday or on Thursdays, so stay tuned for more videos like these. I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye.